when I was younger, I think I was like 7. I remember having like a really vivid dream, but it was quite like regular what was going on. Like I was in my house and I was sleeping, and I basically woke up and I was going down the stairs, but I was like floating down the stairs. So like I was walking down and then I started gliding down the stairs. But the funny thing is, like when I woke up, I was actually like at the bottom of the stairs. So I don't know if I was sleepwalking, if I like actually flew, but yeah, I remember that dream always like in my head.
Maybe there's someone I need to be wary of, I don't know, but like I'll be having like a completely normal dream, it won't be a nightmare, nothing, and then out of nowhere like a wasp will just come and attack me. But I also found out that in dreams, if there's any sort of like animal or reptile or just anything that's trying to attack you, you should kill it in your dream, because so whatever it is that it symbolizes, you'll be able to combat it in real life.
I was in some, I don't know, huge sort of museum. I feel like it was the National History one. I don't know, a dinosaur came to life and started chasing me around the whole museum.
So the dining table like starts getting like really teary-eyed and emotional. So me and my dad are like, oh my gosh, like what is it that you need to tell us? And the dining table's like, your mom, like she sits at me, like as in she sits at the table every morning and she cries and she makes dua for you, like she prays for you, hoping for your like success in this one and in the next. And I remember like I just got really emotional in the dream, and then I started like crying, and the dining table starts crying with me, and like my dad starts crying, and we're like all like crying, and then I just wake up and that's the end of the dream.
I woke up and it was like my room was red. I'm probably projecting that from my mind, but it looked like my room was red. And then my eyes started to roll back in my head, like, you know when you, like the Undertaker. I was thinking, what the heck is this? Like, this is normally what happens in my sleep paralysis. I've been having this for years. But then my eyes started to roll back in my head, and I was trying to fight to bring them down, because my eyes are the only thing I can control in my sleep paralysis. So I was trying to fight to bring them down. The more I try to fight to bring them down, the more it starts to try roll back. And then my back starts arching, and I was like, whoa, I've never moved in my sleep paralysis before. Sleep paralysis is normally I see disgusting things or maybe feel disgusting things, but I've never moved, and I'm feeling like I'm arching off the bed, what's going on? And so I said, قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ الْفَلَقِ, and I started saying, قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ النَّاسِ. So, and those are 2 surahs in the Quran saying, I seek refuge in the Lord of daybreak and I seek refuge in the Lord of mankind. And then it stopped.
I was 6 years old, just had this recurring, had it for like maybe a year or longer. I'd just go to sleep and then I'd be falling. That would be the nightmare, just falling for, felt like forever, and then before I'd smash on the ground, I'd just wake up.
You know how evolution, where like you see like you know, fish go into like reptilians, but like I was getting onto the shore trying to walk, and then I wasn't able to walk, and I was like struggling, I just couldn't do it. And then I felt the water come back, like the tide going in, and this happened multiple times, every like probably like 4 or 5 times, right? The shore would go in and I'd be stuck and I wouldn't know what to do, right? And so I'd turn on my back, and then I'd just see a tsunami hit me and I'd wake up.
I was holding in my hand something that was red, and it was like really, really pretty, and I could even smell it in the dream. It was strawberry scented, and it was a bar of soap. When I got closer, and it had hearts on it. And it's like those moments in movies where the light of God like kind of shines down on it. And it was just really a pleasant feeling. It was amazing. And I woke up and I was like, I have to make this. I have to make it.
Every February, I just know that I'm going to start having dreams that I'm going to die in that month, and it's always February the 13th to the 16th, like, and then I get really scared of like getting in a car, because I'm always dying specifically in a car crash every single year.